All rise.
Thank you. Please be seated. The court calls the matter involving Jason Dalton, file 160287FY. Counsel, please state your appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeff Getting, Kalamazoo County Prosecuting Attorney, appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Jeff Williams, also on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Senator Solis, on behalf of Jason Dalton.
And the record should reflect that Mr. Dalton is also present. Good morning, sir. The matter is scheduled today for a hearing following an order for competency evaluation back on May the 3rd of 2016. I want to start by expressing my level of concern that the results of the non-public report, the competency evaluation of Mr. Dalton, were somehow made public prior to today's hearing. Let me make it clear. Competency is a determination for the court and the court alone. The court was advised prior to going on the record that counsel had stipulated to the court considering the competency evaluation that was completed by the Forensic Center, the Center for Forensic Psychiatry. In accord with MCL 330.20303, the competency evaluation has been marked and will be admitted by stipulation of counsel. Is that correct, Mr. Getting?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. Thank you.
And on behalf of Mr. Dalton, Mr. Solis.
Judge, it is, and the record should reflect that I had reviewed the contents of the report with my client, at least in summary form. The 7-page report was authored by Janet Bay Humane, a licensed psychologist at the Forensic Center. We have no objection to that.
Okay. And with that in mind, it has been admitted has been marked People's Exhibit 1 and will be admitted as such. The court has reviewed the competency evaluation. Counsel, is there any additional information the court should consider?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Solis?
Nothing further, Judge.
And based on the court's review of the competency evaluation, the court finds as follows. Mr. Dalton understands the nature of the charges against him. Mr. Dalton understands the potential penalties if convicted of these crimes. Mr. Dalton is able to assist his attorney in defending this case. The defendant is competent to stand trial, and this case will proceed on to the next stage of the criminal process, that being the scheduling of the preliminary examination. Counsel, we talked prior to going on the record and have determined that that will be held May the 20th of 2016 at 9 a.m. with Judge Hennica. Defense counsel has filed a motion for funds to transcribe interrogation of statements. It is my understanding, Mr. Getting, that you do not intend to seek admission of any of Mr. Dalton's statements for purposes of the preliminary examination. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. In order to make sure that this matter continues moving forward, we've agreed that we will not use his statements at the time of the preliminary examination. That way we can address the issue of funds as well as the Walker hearing to determine the admissibility of the statements in circuit court.
Okay. Does that satisfy you at least for now, Mr. Solis?
It does, Judge. I will renew my motion in circuit court if that's where we end up.
Okay. Then in that case, the court will defer a decision on that motion until the completion of the preliminary examination. If there is a finding of no probable cause, then obviously the motion would be moot. If there is a finding of probable cause, then a decision would be made at that time. So with all of that in mind, the court will enter an order on the finding and order on competency. Mr. Getting or Mr. Williams, is there anything further?
Just to confirm, Your Honor, the People's Exhibit 1 has been admitted by the court.
Yes.
We have nothing further than Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Solis?
Nothing, Judge.
All righty, then we can go off the record. We'll get you each a copy of the notice to appear for purposes of the preliminary examination.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.